low arches, high arches. Why are our foot arches an issue? Hey, I'm Shelley from Miami Physio, and today I want to explain why we use taping to support the arch of the foot. If you hang around, I'm going to show you an arch taping, which we call low-dye taping. So our feet have an important job to do, getting us around all day. And I'm sure you've heard people talk about flat feet or high arches, or they need arch supports. So let's get to the bottom of the foot issue. So if you have flat feet, so a low arch or no arch, and your foot rolls in, we call this pronating. This can put pressure on the structures of your feet, but also it will cause an inward rotation of your knees, putting pressure on the inside, the medial structures of your knees. Your hips will roll in, and so this will put pressure on the hip joints. And these biomechanical issues can also affect the posture and lead to back pain. Alternatively, if you've got high arches and your foot rolls outwards, so supinating, this can put pressure on the lateral structures, the outside structures of the ankle, putting you at risk of an ankle strain or decreasing the shock absorption capabilities of your limb. And this will set you up for impact type injuries in your knees, in your hips and into your back. If you can relate to this, comment flat feet or high arches below and I'll be able to chat with you and help you out. So as part of your physio assessment and treatment at both of our clinics in Falcon and in Lakelands, we often use foot taping to both assess and to correct the effect your arches are having on the injury or on your problem. So we will use the tape to support your arch, to offload the arch and to correct the arch position. So for some people this is a temporary measure, and we do it until we can strengthen the foot muscles so the foot muscles can hold the arch of the foot in a better position. Sometimes the strengthening isn't enough and we will recommend orthotics, which will do what the taping does to a certain extent. So I'm going to show you now how this taping looks. So you'll see I've got her Hyperfix on here first. That's just to help to protect her skin because I want her to leave this on for a couple of days. So I'm going to pop this one on here. So this strap here is an anchor strap. Alright, now there is a few different ways that you can do low-dye taping. So depending on what the issue is will depend which technique your physio chooses to do. So the most basic version, we're going to use some horizontal and vertical straps in order to support the arch of the foot. So I'm going to use these ones here. It's pretty important when your physio does this, we're pretty particular about not getting creases under the foot because that can cause some blisters and skin irritations. We try and get it as flat as we possibly can. Okay, so that's our foundation there. Now we're going to lift the arch up a little bit. As you can see by this tape that I'm using is rigid tape. So it doesn't have any stretch in it at all, which is what we want for this sort of taping because we don't want any give. We're trying to support the structures here. Beautiful. And then we lock that off again. And there we have it. Now low-dye taping is pretty tricky to do to yourself, and if you do it incorrectly it can lead to an incorrect loading problem if you do it wrong. So if you think that your arches are causing you some issues, comment below high arches or low arches and let's have a chat and we'll see how we can help you.